Volcarona has been an iconic Pokemon in competitive singles ever since it has been introduced in Gen 5. It has been a staple in the metagame. Volcarona has a reputation of very dangerous sweeper that can beat Pokemon it should not be able to beat despite its mediocre typing and move pool. While Volcarona has always been a strong Pokemon, it was not considered banworthy. This has however changed in Gen 9, especially right now with the addition of Pokémon Home compatibility. Volcarona will be voted on for a potential quick ban in the next 2 days, and it is very likely that it will be banned from the Gen 9 overuse tier. So why will Volcarona be banned from Gen 9 competitive singles? Volcarona has amazing offensive stats, with 135 base in special attack and a solid speed tier at base 100, not to mention its good special bulk. Volcarona also has some good moves with Quiver Dance, which boosts its special attack, special defense and speed by 1 stage, turning it into a dangerous sweeper that can also take on special attackers more easily. This is especially the case with Volcarona having access to Morning Sun, healing 50% of its health, with exceptions being Sun healing it for 67% and any other weather healing it for 33%. Morning Sun plus Quiver Dance allows Volcarona to set up on weaker targets or special attackers by constantly healing itself up and using Quiver Dance in between. Volcarona often invests its physical bulk as well to more reliably take on physical attackers like Great Tusk and King Gambit. This allows it to set up on these Pokemon and threaten them with its ability Flame Body. Not to mention that Volcarona has Will-O-Wisp as well to straight up cripple any physical attacker outside of fire types and use them for setup fodder, which could otherwise beat it like Dragonite and Garchomp. King Gambit even runs Terra Fire in some cases, specifically to beat Volcarona and Pokemon like Skeletor and Cinderace. As its last move slot, Volcarona usually runs Fire Dance on bulkier sets as its only attacking move. Volcarona is so strong as a sweeper that it really only needs one move, as it can set up on most resists with ease and deal with Kyodem with enough boost and sweep the entire team after. Not to mention that before sweeping, defensive Volcarona offers great utility by being able to check Pokemon like the aforementioned Great Tusk and King Gambit, and Pokemon like Iron Valiant, Golden Go, Meowscarada, Zamazenta and Hisuian Lilligant. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want to see more content like this, let me know by liking the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it a lot. Volcarona can even run more offensive sets as well, often dropping Morning Sun and Will-O-Wisp for the 2 other attacking moves and maxing its offensive stats. Normally, Volcarona would be limited to offensive moves like Flamethrower, Bug Buzz, Giga Drain and Psychic. However, with Terra, Volcarona can handpick its own coverage and counters by using Terra Blast, making it extremely versatile and requiring different counters for every Terra type it can run. On defensive sets, Terra is not as much of a problem compared to offensive sets, because on defensive sets it can use Terras like Fairy and Grass for easier setup opportunities, but the same counters like Skeletor, Clodsire and Garganacl can still reliably take it on. Its offensive sets is where Terra really pushes it over the edge. Offensive Volcarona can run a variety of Terra types with Terra Blast to take on many of its counters. Terra Count allows Volcarona to easily beat counters like Heatran, Garganacl, Slowking Galar, Toxapex, Cinderace, Cerulege, Iron Moth and Skeletor. While Terra Water allows it to beat the aforementioned Pokemon aside from Toxapex and Ting-Lu, while also giving itself a resist to Aqua Jet from Urshifu and Basculegion. It has more niche options as well. Terra Glass plus Substitute allows it to beat Clodsire and Sucker Punch users, while Terra Ghost can beat Extreme Speed Dragonite. It can even use Terra Rock, yes, Terra Rock, to beat Excalibur and Dragonite. Not to mention that Volcarona greatly benefits from the reduced distribution of Toxic and introduction of Heavy Duty Boost in Gen 8, making this Pokemon significantly harder to wear down. Overall, Volcarona is an extremely versatile and dangerous sweeper that can pick and choose its counters and can be hard to beat reliably due to the guessing games of Terra and its move pool, not to mention that every set requires a different counter. Let me know in the comments what you think of Volcarona and check out my video on why Hisuian Samurott is insanely good in Gen 9. Thank you for watching and see you next time.